We have a state of emergency. Cue the fire. Social unrest incoming. We have more shocking credit card data. And when I'm talking social unrest, people like that, woo, boy, they're just getting the fires a-going. I did say cue the fire, right? So buckle up, Buttercup. September, Shatface September. I'm telling you, stock market, no good in September. And we're right there. You guys were asking me about that kiss of death. You're like, remember, you did that video months ago about the kiss of death? Hey, how are we making out here? And I'd say not good, because the Fed is stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're like, well, do we destroy the world, or do we totally destroy the world? And I'm going to go with option number 2, Bob, which is destroy the world. Or wait, I changed my answer. We're going to go with number 1, destroy the world. Market experts warn. So many experts giving us all of their warnings. The Fed is stuck between a rock and a hard place as hiring frenzy slows. Well, that's all, however you want to look at numbers, right? The Labor Department reported 315,000 new Uber Eats jobs. But this is Fox Business, so they're going to definitely, they're a little conservative, right? They'll tell you things are bad. Where CNN, they'll tell you everything's great. Well, besides, this city only has 20 days left of fresh water. Good luck. Actually, this will be a common thread of the entire world running out of water. I wonder, what else does CNN have? Hey, that's what happened with our president. Oh, wait, wrong president. Kind of looked a lot alike from the other night. I mean, would you not agree that there might be some similarities in this? Oh, did you guys notice too? They changed the color. The more angry he became. He did not become. They were changing the colors with the Marines behind them. Did I say that right for my woke crowd behind them? I did it this time. Actually, CNN always used to get busted for the orange guy. He actually wasn't so orange. They'd always up the color. And also, for those of you that are like, what's your political affiliation? 0, none. I don't have one. I don't like anyone. I just want to be on an island with good waves, with nice people. That's it. You want to come? You got to be nice. Are we there yet? Now we have the stock market. Oh my gosh, are you ready? We have everyone running to the one side of this thing. Are we there yet? Mom? Yep, there yet? Tsunami. Please get rid of that T. Oh, hey, look, the internet gods are listening to you. The tsunami of CTA selling. Woo! Happening right now. Oh, and just in case you want to see what CTA selling looks like this. And that's Bob. Hey, Bob, just hit the red button, Bob. Get rid of it. Look at those indices selling off, and futures no good, everything no good. And I needed to show you the kiss of death. Where was that? That was on the. That's if you want to follow along, kids. That would be SPX. Or you could click on major right there. Whatever you guys want to do. We will go full featured chart. We'll open it and show you. Also, I've been watching this for a long time, and we're talking Great Depression. Okay, I mean, I haven't been watching it since then, but you could go back in the charts. This is on the monthly, so I know you're like, what's going on with the kiss of death? Well, I'll see you in a couple months. All right, so let me just walk you through it. Also show you like a 50% loss. So the kids in the back seat, when you're saying, hey, Dad, are we there yet? The answer is no. You've only just begun. And with the Fed between a rock and a hard place, you're probably going to get a rock right into your head. But looking at this, so do you see this market? This is on the monthly. That's January, all-time highs. Congratulations. February, March, April. Now this is where the kiss of death comes in. When this thing drops below, comes up. So step 1, all-time high. That's the number 1. Number 2, falls below this line right here, that yellow line. If you want to add it, go to TradingView, add EMA 21. All right, I'll get rid of that one for you. Drops below that. That's your 21. Comes up, kisses it again. Can't get above it. All right. Then it drops below. Now, did we do the kiss yet? Has the shot hit the fan? It is September. Remember, September is an ugly month. Let me draw one line for you. Actually, let me do it this way. We're going to go horizontal line. If you cross this line right there and close below it, you can kiss your everything goodbye. And if you're into measuring things, that's 8%. Probably 7.5%. I'm into measuring things. My wife and I argue all the time. She says, it's not that big. Well, I measure in centimeters. Also, there is a huge discrepancy, big difference between this and that. Okay, so we have the economy. Copper actually is a pretty good predictor of an economy. So take a look at, okay, we'll take a look at copper. And I know it does confuse people when I start talking bad things about the economy, like doom and gloom, and then the stock market goes up. I've said this ever since. You can rewind all the tapes from as far back as I started filming. The economy and the stock market, nothing to do with one another. All right, so let's take a look at copper, and I'm gonna blow your mind. This is gonna be so confusing for you. You're gonna look at this line and go like, I don't know, it's a blue line, and it seems to want to go towards probably your shoulder. Okay, I got you on that. Believe it or not, this is a descending, broadening wedge, and believe it or not, it's bullish. You're like, what? You've been saying no, doom, gloom, fire. I see it. It comes out the back of you. It's so bad. That's actually just a little bit of from last night. Did that? There we go. My apologies. Yes, I'm 9 years old. I like fart jokes. Okay, but basically, looking at this, I know you're like, what? If you were to swing trade this would be the swing, but you can't because you're below the 200. Let me turn on a couple lines for you, just so you can see what our economy is looking like. That is actually, if you didn't pay attention to 200, let's just pretend that's not there. That would have been an amazing swing. One candle closed above that red line. That's my Bravo 9. You ride it all the way there, and then you close it. Also, I'm canceling my Memorial Day sale. I'm not doing it because I just had a plethora of emails. Because all of you guys have like one of my courses, but not the other, and you're like, well, what if I take you out to dinner? So what I'll do just do a la carte. You can click link in the description. Can't find the description. You shouldn't be trading in the first place. Or go over to Soki So's. She'll tell you how to find the link in the description that got almost 250,000 views, which would be more views than I've had on any video ever. Oh my God. I'm in the wrong place. But yes, discount on all my courses. Labor Day, Yep, we're going into labor. Oh, and yes, thank you for all you military dudes and dudettes out there that served like me. Thank you. But let me help you with a reversal. Let me get rid of my my little indicator that I had someone build for me, and let me go into an indicator that would be Lux Algo. I did not build this one. It's pretty cool. Link in the description if you want to turn on cute little lines, but if you don't know what the frack you're doing, this is not going to help you. But this is a descending, see the blue line? That would be resistance. That would be support. You're probably going to come down here and touch this one more time. So we still got the economy still going in the shatter, all right? So don't hold me to it. You know, come Tuesday, you're like, you said everything. No, it takes months, Skylar. It goes down there, it touches that, and then it goes really high. First, copper needs to come down to around $16, and right now you're at 20. You also want to have 3 touch points on both top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We'll cheat you. 2, 3. So this article does say copper prices are set to drop another 11%. Well, does that mean we're at the bottom of that support and resistance broadening wedge? Well, I'll show you. That would be a good sign for inflation. Yeah, kiss that inflation goodbye. Well, except for the things that you want to buy, right? Not, oh, hey, I'd like to heat my house, so we can't get that? Oops. How about some water? Nope, can't get that either. But a bad omen for the economy. Well, yes, in the beginning, that's correct. But in the end, you got to actually go about 20%. Unless we cheated a little bit. Maybe it'll be 18, maybe 16 before it reverses. But that won't happen until we first have good social unrest, right? Let's just burn this whole thing down. With what, Bravo? I have no firewood. I have no gas. They've taken everything from me. Europeans worry about cost of living crisis will cause social unrest. Well, it won't just be the cost of, yes, it will be the cost of living. It'll be the cost of living. It'll be removing all the things that you need to survive. And I've been saying this for months with this whole Putin shenanigans. Yeah, he's going to cut you off. And there it is. So make sure you have your coal. You have your firewood. I think you got a prime minister telling you got to have something. And I had to find that article. Amid unprecedented cost of living crisis, Bojo tells Brits, buy a new kettle. See, I'm sure at that point, that'll just solve everything. We're good. We got our kettle. And like what I've said from a long time ago, I always say don't buy a kettle, Sell a kettle. That's how you dig yourself out of this whole thing. Always start businesses. Actually, I just got this email a few minutes ago. This was very nice. Thank you guys for telling me your... I'll break it down really quick. Well, fast forward to this week when Lisa told me the business just reached a milestone of 100,000 in sales. And this is why I do what I've done for my whole life, from doing it in high school to college, teaching everyone, start a business. I don't care what you do. You don't have to buy my course on selling plastic junk on Amazon. Be a plumber and hire someone to do your job. So please don't ever think it's like, this is exactly what you need to sell plastic. No, you don't. I don't care. I'm just here to help, whatever, but that's how you fix the problem. And let me just share with you real quick to sum up my course on Amazon in real quickly so you understand. You want to sell something that there's a lot of searches for, but no one's selling it. And it's always going to be something stupid like rubber poop emoji. I mean, you could sell stickers, you could sell a plush toy, and this wouldn't be too hard, right? I don't see any shipping issues, probably pretty light. The guy's making, I mean, even if it was like $1,500, this guy's making almost 10 grand a month. Ta-da! I mean, look, it fits in the size of your hand. It even makes my favorite noise. Look, makes the kids happy, everyone's happy. And I just figured, hey, since we're all talking about gas right now, I don't want to sign in. I'm already on your thing, Bloomberg. Leave me alone. Europe's energy crisis deepens after Russia keeps pipeline shut. Yeah, I guess they're trying to fix they got a leak, right? So Vlad is like, 2 weeks to plug the leak, or 2 weeks to flatten the leak or to slow the leak. He's not turning it back on. Sorry. Major stress test in Europe. Yep. As Russia shuts down the natural gas pipeline. When you can't get the resources that you need to survive, like shelter, heat, water, well, you will pay just about anything and everything to get it. Which supply and demand. No supply, price goes up. And if you are totally broke, you know how you fix it? You put it on a credit card. I'm not saying that that's what I do. I'm just saying that's what people do. And so now we have credit card spending higher than we've ever seen in the history of mankind. Savings rates drained to zero. And do not think for a second that the people will revolt. That's what happens when people don't have their basic needs. Heat, right? Water, food. Shelter. They revolt. They get out there. Oh, they're going to make heat. They're going to light their little pitchforks on fire, and they're going to topple this gigantic system, this economy, all of the economies that are rolling over, which we have just started with the roll. And then under the 200-day bear market. You want a confirmation of a bear market? Well, you're going to get it. You got 20% down, and then you have a kiss of death and a whole lot more to come. If you want, rewind the charts, go all the way back to 1929. Watch it every time. All-time high. Drops, kiss, falls down, kiss, falls down below the lowest, which I think we're going to go below the lowest. Although there will be a bounce on the way. It does. Markets don't just, jump out of buildings. These markets are like screaming, and I've been saying this, 1929, 08, the inverted yield curves, the euro dollar, like all of this is screaming at you. The bond market, everyone, me, people that understand history and not just what happened over the last couple of years. But again, same thing every time. What's going to solve it? Amazon closes. Oh, well, you should have been selling on it, not working for it. Abandoned plans for dozens of U.S. warehouses. Why is that? Well, that is because we're in a recession. No, we're not in there yet, Bravo. Okay, fine. We're in a depression. Which one do you want? But Bravo, I have so much money in my house now. I'm good. The housing market's great. Everything's great. Yeah, this is the last one to go. Oh, here's your housing market. How's that looking? Those are over month, the supply. You haven't seen this going back to 08. Oh, and there's going to be more. And I have tried to warn you, sell your house. I do it. I'm like, look, I'm selling my house. I'm moving to another state where it's safer. And yes, I might be doom and gloomy, but I put my money where my mouth is. I actually do this. I swing trade. I sell my house. I sell things. I start businesses every year. These are everything that I do, and I'm just trying to share with you. And I will probably do this for the rest of my life. I feel like Noah. Hey, Noah, where's the rain, man? I'm like, it's coming. But thank you guys for your likes, your subscribes, your support, your love in the comments section. I love you guys. It's rad. I love doing. That's why I do this, because I love you guys, and all the new people that come on. They're like, who is this quack job? Also, take advantage of the Labor Day sale. And I will see you tomorrow, because I work every single day of my entire life.